So, Star Citizen is about to go on an absolute tear with what might be its most packed ship release schedule ever. In this explainer, we're going to break down everything you need to know about the next 10 wild weeks. And I'm not kidding, we are looking at a truly insane couple of months for Star Citizen. We're talking about a release schedule so jam-packed it could literally break records. We could see 8 or more ship releases in just 10 weeks. I mean, this pace could easily make this May the best one the game has ever had. All right, so here's the game plan for how this is all gonna unfold. First, we'll dive into the ships arriving right now. Then, we'll hit May's main events, which include a couple of real heavy hitters. After that, we'll check out an update to a classic ship, listen in on some very credible rumors, and finally, we'll zoom out and see what this all means for the big picture. Okay, let's kick things off with the immediate arrivals, the vehicles and ships that are basically landing as we speak. First up on the ground, we've got the Grey Cat UTV. You can think of this thing as the new top dog for practical, everyday transport. It's smaller than a Cyclone, you can slap weapons on the side, and it carries a 1SU box. It is the perfect little ride for those, let's say, semi-violent bunker runs or just a quick delivery to an outpost. Next, we have the MISC Hull B, which honestly could become the new go-to cargo ship for a lot of people. It looks incredible, and it's the biggest ship in the Hull series that can actually land while it's fully loaded. With a 512 SCU capacity and that super fast external loading, it is a serious hauler. But, and it's a big but, for planet-side routes, it is facing some stiff competition from the C2 Hercules, which not only has more capacity, but also flies way better in Atmo thanks to its VTOL thrusters. Okay, let's get to the main course for late May. We are getting 2 of the most hyped ships in a long time, and they really couldn't be more different. We're talking 2 completely opposite design philosophies. First, the Drake Ironclad. Man, this thing just feels like it was designed specifically for the gameplay loops we actually do in Star Citizen. I mean, just look at these features. A huge front ramp for your vehicles, a convertible ceiling so you can load from the top, a tactical bridge to oversee the whole operation, secure storage, and it even has a detachable command module that doubles as an escape pod. This is a hauler built for the gritty reality of the verse. And of course, because it's a Drake ship, you know there's a version with more teeth. The Ironclad Assault variant comes in hot, adding more turrets, a vehicle deployment bay, and an onboard repair bay for when things, inevitably go sideways. Now, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we have the Gatic Raylan, a truly alien ship from our Sion Turtle Bros. Seriously, forget everything you know about standard haulers, this thing is basically a transformer. Almost every single component animates and moves. And from what we're hearing, the experience inside is just insane. Everything transforms. The landing gear, the elevators, even the cockpit computers. This ship is all about being a beautiful, unique experience. It definitely puts form way ahead of pure function. And hey, it's no slouch on capacity, carrying a respectable 640 SCU, but just be warned, the cargo bay is half external and has some very weird shapes. For a design this unique, you're absolutely paying the alien tax. So let's just recap this confirmed roadmap to get it all straight. The UTV and the Hull B are here now. The Ironclad and the Raylan are dropping in late May. Then, as we look ahead to June and the Invictus event, we've got a major update for a fan favorite and, well, maybe a little surprise. See, it's not just about shiny new ships. One of the classics is finally getting its gold standard update. The Hammerhead is, let's be honest, wildly out of date, and this refresh is so long overdue, especially since it's a key ship for all the new combat mechanics. But here's where the plot thickens. Beyond the expected updates to components and the layout, the monthly reports and some developer comments have been dropping some very strong hints that a brand new variant is also in the works. In fact, we got this absolute gem from a developer on a Star Citizen live stream. This little slip pretty much confirms that the new variant could be a hammerhead armed with some seriously powerful laser weaponry. A shark with a laser beam? Yeah, that definitely sounds like an Aegis design. All right, now let's tune into the whispers on the horizon. These are ships that don't have a firm release date, but all the signs are pointing to them coming very, very soon. If you dig into the development pipeline, there's some pretty solid evidence for at least 3 more ships this year from the big manufacturers. We're expecting a new Origin ship, a Kruger ship that's probably called the Stingray, and another new vessel from Anvil. And this isn't just guesswork. We have direct confirmation from Jared Huckabee himself saying a really nice Origin ship is just a couple of months away. The fact that the audio team is already working on it is a huge sign that it's pretty far along in the pipeline.
So let's step back. What does all of this actually mean? When you put the confirmed ships, the updated ships, and the rumored ships all together, what does that tell us about where the game is headed?
Well, the numbers here tell a pretty clear story. The focus is all about expanding the core gameplay loops. There's a huge emphasis on industrial ships like the Hull B and the Ironclad, right alongside combat and support ships like the updated Hammerhead. This is exactly the kind of variety players have been asking for, fleshing out careers for every stage of the game. This rapid-fire release schedule, plus all the major progress we're seeing on core tech like engineering, it all really leads to one big question. After a decade of development, is this crazy flurry of activity a sign that Star Citizen is finally hitting its development stride? Or is this just a temporary surge before the next long wait?